my mom has been a hospice nurse for like 40 years.
Wow.
So the empathy in my mom is unmatched. So if you need empathy, holy shit.
So she offers that empathy, even though, was it ever a thing of like, your problems are like, you know, there's people starving in Africa. There's a degree of like, there's an old lady dying over here. You stop complaining.
I hear that, but no.
What's a hospice? So a hospice nurse.
Yeah.
So hospice people are going there. They're gonna die.
Gonna die.
That's what they're there for.
Yeah, gonna die.
And she's, God.
I talk about this a little bit in my act. It's insane to me, and God bless all hospice nurses, but it's insane to me how she walks into a patient's home and she knows that in whatever months she's not going to see them again. So she establishes this beautiful relationship with somebody in a moment of their life that's like, I can't even fathom what that feels like. And so you're having this incredible bond with somebody, knowing that they're going to die.
Yeah.
And then you just do it again.
Yeah.
And again.
Yeah.
And again. Like every single day my mom would come back and be like, oh, you know, Margaret. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, she just passed away. Or like that was when I'm a kid, like that death talk, that's just what it was. There was no, you know the joke about the mom's like, oh, you know Ms. Peters? Yeah, she's dead. It's like that was every moment of my life.
Yeah. Is she going to these funerals?
Yeah. So,
really?
Yeah.
All of them?
I wouldn't, maybe not.
She probably, you don't always have a connection. Like, it's probably like you hit it off with some people more than others. You know, I would imagine, depending on how long things are. It's a very special role to like, and I probably good to talk about it more than like some people were.
But like, would you tell your hospice person, hey, you're gonna come to the funeral?
Well, I wouldn't ask them that unless I felt. I know I wouldn't ask them.
I'd be curious.
Well, I think what happens is you get really close with the family.
Yeah,
because the family's always because
a lot of times their consciousness or things like, you know what I
here's
mean?
what
Like
it is. Here's what it is. It's that it's like I do. It sounds nice, and I'm like, it should be paid because there's so many funerals that would be entailed in your line of work.
But I don't.
It does feel like you can only be so. Your job is to be. I mean, it's a tricky job.
But I think it's no different than like. I mean, you're encountering more people who are.
That's my point.
Dying. But I think it's. I just think that I don't think a lot of the families probably would expect it. Like, I just think it's a natural thing. You're like, either I have a connection with these people or I don't.
But I'd give a tip. I'd give a tip to my hospice person.
But why would you want like? I don't know. Does it?
It's more just because it's the nature of the job.
Okay.
But to go to funerals, it does feel like just if you cared about the person. But if you have to do it every single time, it feels like, give a tip.
Yeah.
At the end of the hospice, slip them 100.
I think there should be a tip. And now you're saying this. I think that the hospital should give my mom money every single time, like a bonus every single time she goes to the funeral.
I thought every time someone died.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, that feels like it would encourage people to.
I think it should just be a really high-paid job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe not necessarily
It
the
should
bonus
be, yeah,
system
yeah.
per death.
But it's also weird though, because if you think about it as a high-paid job, right? It's like you don't want to attract the wrong type of person
Definitely.
to do this job.
Yeah.
So if it's $500K a year, you're gonna get, someone like
So keep it low, so they're not doing it for the money.
kind of like not
That's
low.
so crazy.
I know. But yeah, my entire life, dude. As a kid,
How do you become a hospice nurse? Are you just like really bad at nursing?
Yeah, dude, that's literally in my act. I
Oh,
go,
yeah?
I go. Like my mom's been a hospice nurse for 4 years, and every single one of her patients died. When I was a kid, I didn't know what a hospice nurse was. I just knew that my mom I thought she just really sucked at her job.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Another.
I kind of really did. I didn't know for years I didn't know what the fuck a hospice nurse was. But dude, even as a kid, my sister and I would get woken up. Obviously, we can't stay home alone. My dad's not there. So we get woken up at like 3-4 in the morning and in the back of my mom's car because she had to go pronounce somebody.
Oh yeah.
So
And this
she's
happened
the
over
person
and-
going. Has the power of verifying death at whatever time.
Yeah. And it doesn't really have to be her patient. If she's on call and you have to go pronounce someone. So it's
What happens if she gets stuck in traffic? I mean, does she go?
they're not going anywhere.
Dead.
They're dead.
No. My point is that you pronounce them. You pronounce dead at 2:45 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I see your point.
Is it like what if she gets stuck in traffic? It's like, well, they didn't live for that last hour.
But I think pronounced doesn't mean time of death.
Yeah, no.
Oh, pronounces.
Just like, hey.
Like, this is when we're announcing
I see.
it. Yeah.
I'm dead. But
you're acting like you're a pro over here with this.
I'm just...
But it's a good point.
I'm curious.
It's a good point.
So she had like, did she have a beeper?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you'd have to get up?
Yeah.
And go in the back of the car?
Yeah.
Did she say wait in the car?
Yeah. I mean, the amount of times my sister and I would just be asleep in the back of a car, back of like a Toyota Corolla, while my mom went to pronounce someone at some random apartment building or home or old people folks home, whatever those are called.
Did she have to wait for them to take the body, or just she was there to pronounce and we go back?
Pronounce home? And I'm out. But my mom again is super empathetic, so she's not going to just walk in, yeah, bitch is dead, and leave. She'll just sit with the family and walk them through, because obviously someone in your family dies, your mom, dad, cousin, whatever. As a son, you're like, can you please help me? What do I do next? So then she like has to do that role about being like, oh, you have to call the funeral home and you have to blah blah blah. So it's not just like you're dead and goodbye.
And you ever get out of the car and go, Mom, I'm hungry?
Dude, no. I didn't even really know what was happening. I mean, I was like 5 and my sister was like 7, and we're just like, I have no idea. But yeah, I mean, the amount is so many times. And we got my sister. My sister's like the most mature person ever. So
I imagine this life.
Yeah. So right when my sister, I mean, we get left home alone. I think my sister was like 10. I think that was kind of like the cutoff. And right now it seems insane, but back then I'm like, nah, my sister's she's like 27 as a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Like super like mature. And she also kind of functioned as like my mom's like confidant, because my mom had no one to talk to.
Yeah.
So it's like my sister's getting downloaded with all this info, and it's just, dude, just imagine being a single mom, 2 kids, 6 months, and a one almost 2-year-old, and then have this job.
Yeah.
And then have to work overtime because and then she wants us to go to private school, and it's like, it was. I mean, I can't even imagine doing that.
Yeah.
What did you ever ask your mom what happens when you die?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Do you think that you're more at peace with death because you had to confront it so much growing up?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes. It doesn't mean, like, I try to do the joke so long. It's like, I don't, the life is, who cares? Like, this is it's so silly to be like, oh, my life. It's like, who gives it? Like, this is so dumb.
Yeah.
Not this. I'm having a great time, and I'm having a great connection. You guys are great. But, like, we're all freaking out about what are we going to, our meaning and value. It's like, I feel like if you don't, you can find it easier, because you're not fucking. When someone's like, "Oh, I need to get a girlfriend, I need to get a wife," and they never do. It's like you're trying to find your value, trying to find the meaning of life. I feel like you lose the value of it because you're freaking out about the value of it. Does that make any sense? Sort of.
Yeah.
It's more like moment to moment. Like, am I having a good time in this moment? Am I having a good time in this moment?
It's just, it sounds so silly and dumb, but it is really the only thing.
Yeah.
You're listening to The Downside.
The Downside.
With Gianmarco Soresi.